So today you tweeted that you would like to see 12-year term limits for members of Congress. Why is that? What do you think that would do?
When we I'll stand up again, sorry about this.
Go ahead.
When we send people to Congress on our behalf, they should be there to do work and then come home. They should not go there and think, ooh, if I can just turn this into a lifetime appointment, I can just like squat here and never have to go back because DC, so much money, the food is so good, like et cetera, et cetera. Like that's the wrong attitude. So I'm happy to say I have found the secret, the loophole as to how we can pass term limits in Congress. Go to Congress as your president again a year from now. I will say, hey, you know what would be a great idea? Term limits, because then legislatures would be more dynamic. You'd have different leaders coming in, be more responsive to the people. You wouldn't have this entrenched culture that builds up. So here's what we're going to do. 12-year term limits for every member of Congress, but current lawmakers are exempt. Do you think they'll pass that the next day? Oh, yeah, they would. They'd be like, we do this for the American people. Because they'd be grandfathered in, and they'd be like, check this out, I could become like one of the last people standing around here. But then eventually those people lose or age out, and then we end up with a legislature that's actually responsive to us. This is, again, one of the ways we can actually change things in Washington. You have to make it so it's in the zone of agreement where you're not asking people to shoot themselves in the foot to that degree. So what these people are doing is setting restrictions on the people that will come after them. So that's the plan, 12-year term limits. What do y'all think?
So there are some...
If you can't get something done in 12 years, you should come home.
So there are some states that have term limits in legislatures, states like Virginia, and what some people say end up happening is that you still have an entrenched culture, except it's in the favor of lobbyists, because lawmakers aren't there forever, so they don't know the system. But lobbyists can be there as long as they want, so lobbyists are able to manipulate the system more because legislatures don't have the long history and the know-how. So how do you respond to that?
All you have to do is look at what's happening in DC today. Like, do we really think that the lobbyists are losing because we have so much experience in the legislature that they're outsmarting the lobbyists at every turn? Of course not. We got rid of the Office of Technology Assessment in 1995, 25 years ago. So Congress has literally been getting zero guidance on technology issues for 25 years. You know who tells them about technology issues? The technology companies. So are you really telling me that, like, oh, if you keep Congress people around, they'll actually be able to resist lobbying better? It's not borne out by our experience.
Team, subscribe for more of these type of videos.